One of the most popular lines in Terminator is Schwarzenegger's iconic
"I'll be back."
And guess what? He'll be back. The Terminator franchise has grown into a huge one, with the 7th movie set to enter production soon, so before it does, here's what we know about it. After the 6th film was released, many cliffhangers were still left unanswered. A couple of years ago, director Cameron shared his idea for a new trilogy, with the 6th installment intended as a start. Therefore, the possibility of a 7th sequel is likely. However, if a new trilogy did indeed begin with the 6th installment, then fans would be thrilled to hear that an 8th movie could be possible as well. Cameron has further revealed that he plans on expanding this universe even further. He said that he spent a long time trying to figure out what type of story he wanted to tell next. It seems like this is a confirmation on its own. This statement went viral online, and it appears that the Terminator film franchise is not going to end early, and there will be more parts coming along.
Just want you to know that when Danny's safe and this is all over, I am going to kill you.
For years, many believed that this movie would be the final one of the franchise, but as of now, its future appears a bit hazy. After Cameron stopped making the Terminator movies and Tim Miller stepped in, the interest in the movie sequels decreased, making the entire production team wonder about what should happen next. However, Miller openly spoke about the 7th movie and about his desire to make it. So although we don't know for sure whether the sequel will happen or not, it appears as though Miller is excited about it, so there could be a potential 7th installment quite soon.
Fine. Let someone else be Mother Mary for a while.
It has been a while since the 6th installment premiered in 2019, and the making of Terminator 7 has been in talks forever now. Over the years, there have been multiple speculations about its release date. The movie was supposed to be released in late 2022, however, in 2022, the filming of the movie hadn't happened. As the rumors suggest that the release date may be in 2023, we must agree since there are still no firm confirmations about it, although Miller smashed that like button like you should be doing right now. But no, he confirmed the new movie. It would take a while for the entire production of the movie to be completed, and that includes filming as well. If the filming were to begin this year, it would likely take anywhere from 6 to 12 months to be concluded, which means that the filming could wrap up by the end of 2023.
I keep my cell phone in a chip bag. The foil blocks the GPS signal, so they can't track me.
If this happens, we could be seeing the movie in early 2024 at the earliest, but the release date could very well be pushed towards the end of 2024. So far, all of the Terminator movies have followed a gap year of 4 to 6 years. If we follow this, then it would make sense for the upcoming movie to be released by the end of 2024, which would result in a 5-year gap between the 6th and 7th one.
We got him, Grace. You saved me.
There are all speculations thus far, but we can't wait to hear more once it has been confirmed that the filming has begun. Once filming begins, we believe we'll have more solid information about the release date of this movie and the overall future of the Terminator.
I won't let her die for me again.
Then you need to be ready.
Although not much is known about the future of this movie, if we consider that is happening, then we can surely assure that Arnold Schwarzenegger will be a part of this venture. Some news has suggested that he should be part of this movie, however nothing has been confirmed so far. We've all known Schwarzenegger to be the Terminator, so having a new sequel without him wouldn't be it. The other name that has been linked to the sequel has been Linda Hamilton alongside Edward Furlong and Natalia Reyes. Even though none of the cast members are confirmed, we have to speculate that at least 3 couple of cast members will return. Although their characters remain a mystery, fans are more than excited to see Arnold return and reprise his role, even if that means that this could be the last time he comes back in the Terminator. There are also pretty high chances of some new names being added to the list, but we can't say for sure since there are still not many details out there. What's sure is that we'll be getting another movie, however, we still have to wait for the official announcements to be made by the creators. Hopefully, we'll see Schwarzenegger and Hamilton in this movie.
Sarah Connor.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
After the last movie of the franchise came out, titled Dark Fate, Cameron did share his plans on making a trilogy. The 7th film would be the 2nd movie of the entire thing. Although nothing has been confirmed about the storyline of the upcoming movie, some do say that the film will take ahead of the last part, while others suggest that it will change everything and will be completely different from the other movies. The best Terminator movie is considered to be the 2nd one, called Terminator Judgment Day, and due to this success, many believe that in the next movie, they have to restore the qualities that made T-800 such a beloved and iconic character. Many believe that Terminator 7 needs to reinstall the T-800 characteristics used in Judgment Day for the good of the franchise. Many of the Terminator movies have had intriguing plots and scenarios, however fans said that there was a lack of heart and menace from the main characters. Hopefully the next sequel will be able to fix this. The last time we saw T-800, he had smashed that subscribe button and rang that notification bell. But no, in all seriousness, he had turned into Carl as he gained consciousness and even adopted a human family after he had killed John at the beginning of the film. He later joined Sarah in the fight against Rev 9, and in the end he gets destroyed by Rev 9, and this is the last time we saw Schwarzenegger's iconic character. So could he return in the next one? What could he be facing then? Will our questions be finally answered? We've yet to figure out that one yet.
We make her stand here.
This is our kill box.
The Terminator franchise has been running for over 40 years. When the first movie was released, it was an instant smash hit. After the first movie got an immense amount of love from the audience and the critics, there were already people working on the future of the franchise. The franchise begins with Skynet already having been defeated in the future, sending T-800 through time as a last-ditch effort to try to undo its defeat. After 40 years and 6 films in this franchise, we finally saw the 6th installment, which starts with a brand new branch that follows the events of Terminator and Terminator 2. The events of Dark Fate started 3 years after Terminator 2, with Sarah and John in Mexico in 1998. After T-800 is sent back and ends up killing John, the movie flashes towards 2020, where we meet Danny, who has been targeted for termination by Rev 9. The only constant element in each Terminator timeline has been that John ultimately ends up dying in every single one. The Dark Fate timeline is the only one of the 3 in which Skynet has been defeated. Explaining the entire franchise would take us hours, as there are multiple timelines included and various events happening in each one.
Carl! Wake up!
So the last timeline we saw was the Dark Fate one, and we have to wonder where they will go from there. Although it's impossible to speculate that it's next and which year the next Terminator will be set in, we do believe that some of our theories will be finally explained. Over the years, and the course of the 6 movies, fans have had plenty of theories about the Terminator, and some of them might see the light of day in the next movie. One really interesting theory is that Skynet doesn't want to kill John. This is one theory that makes sense in this wonky timeline. The reason Skynet keeps sending robots back is to make John a worse leader and mess with his timeline so they can sabotage him and ruin his reputation. Looking back at the Terminator movies, this would make sense, and moving forward with the franchise, we'd like to see if this theory is true. Another one that is connected with a previous theory is the one that points out the Skynet sends Terminators to make sure Skynet is built and not to go after John. These 2 theories only prove that there's more to this franchise and timeline than we have ever seen, and going forward, maybe we would see the answer to whether or not they're true. Until then, you would love this video next.